right now I just arrived at an old temple, and I think it already started. It already started in advance or something. Right, so let me turn the camera around so you can see what's going on here. So right now we're close to a very old temple in Ho Chi Minh. Hello. Yeah. And hopefully we're gonna get to see the dance. I'm not sure if I can go through. Can I go through? Yeah. Oh, come on. Huh?
No, can't wait.
Huh?
Can't wait.
No. The dragons want to be in the selfie with me. It's live. I'm surrounded by lions. Okay, I will go see there. Oh, it's happening over there. Happy New Year to you too. Let me go on the other side so the light is better. Yeah, the light is much better on this side. We were blinded by the sun on the other side. Dragon is back. The lions are coming back. So this one was the dragon, and I think now it's gonna be some lions. Yeah, there we go. Those are really cool. Now my only real concern by coming here, like with all this crowd, is that I don't catch the coronavirus. Officially last night they announced online that there were the first two first official cases of coronavirus in Vietnam. So now being in a crowded place like this here, it makes me a little bit nervous. the lion. The dragon is kicking the lion. Hi, Mr. Dweller. Mr. Dweller, right now, today is 10th Eve. Today is the last day of the lunar calendar, the lunar year. So tomorrow we'll start the year of the rat. These are celebrations for the end of the lunar year. It's called Tet, and today is Tet's Eve, is the day before Tet. Recovering. Everybody's here now. This might be the grand finale. Dragons are going inside the temple. So, alright, in the last couple of days I did some scouting, trying to figure out, like asking questions, trying to figure out where would this ceremony be happening, where would be the best place to go. And I came over to this temple last night, and I thought it would be a good place. I might actually try to go inside the temple to show you guys. Filming inside temples is a little bit touchy, but maybe today they'll be more inclined to let, like, you know, because there's a lot of people, a lot of festivities, a lot of people with cameras taking selfies and pictures of their family and stuff like that. So, but as you might have seen, the groups that are, like the kids that are dancing, doing the lion and the dragon dance, a lot of them are like kind of students or part of like some schools, so they all wear like the same uniform. So I think that it's like one school after the other, they're coming to do their version of the dance, like present their dance to the temple, to the people, and then they go inside, probably get blessed by monks or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but it seems like after each dance, the lion or the dragons would go inside. So I imagine it might be some prayers, some blessing or something like that, or even some donations. Let's try and see if I can go inside the temple quickly. So dragons are coming in. Okay, so this guy is like filming with a proper camera and a gimbal, so I don't feel bad at all with my phone. All right, so let's follow the current and see where it goes. What's happening? I've been to Vietnamese New Year celebration in a Buddhist temple in Montreal, in Canada. That was very interesting. it seems a bit different here. Yeah, so you see here all the lions and all the kids controlling the lions and the dragons. They're kneeling down in front of the altar to pray, I suppose. And you hear they're burning incense. Yeah, I think there's really no problem with my camera, with me filming here. The amount of people with their camera, their phone. I'm really glad it worked out and I didn't miss the dance, and then I'm able to go inside the temple. As on the way here, I've seen a few places where there were some lion dances happening on the street, but it was just like kind of a spontaneous setup. So I feel it wouldn't have been as interesting as here. So I'm glad it works out here. It really smells good. There's all the small yellow incense that this guy is burning, the bigger one here, and there's like the big red sticks over there, and like you said, like all the spiral incense on top is burning as well. Like we're completely surrounded by smoke from incense. Let's go take a closer look at this dragon's face. It looks mean. Selfie with the dragon. Family picture with the dragon. That dragon looks mean. But look at the blue one over there. I love the color schemes. Very interesting. Like the bright blue, yellow, and pink. It's a strange combination, but it looks beautiful. By the way, I came to this temple for the first time. Like I was saying before, it was just randomly. I was just walking on the streets 7 years ago, and I stumbled on this temple. But this place is full of like tiny details. I don't know if you guys can see, but the roof there is all sculpted, and it's very interesting. And over there, here, I wish I could get closer, and I had like a proper lens, a proper camera right now. But there are like really some interesting and fine details here. Take a closer look at those ornaments there. There's a bunch of like, it's like some little demons, I think. They look like little demons with horns. And there's like different scenes happening at the same time. It's really a beautiful place. Hey, maybe we can, it seems like the dance is still happening, but we can maybe see it from the inside, different perspective. seems like some old artifacts, but I don't like some long views or something. Like I don't know what they are actually. It looks like that's what it is. There's like a lens over there. Oh, like this is really cool there. Temples are very interesting. Sorry, I don't know if you guys find this interesting. I'm just showing you some details of like all the ornaments and sculptures. So you see they all have this the same form with the same logos. I don't know if it's the case here in Vietnam, but in China, usually the kids doing those dragon dance ceremonies are usually like kung fu students. And no, here I think they have a martial art called savat in French. That's how they call it. So it's like a Vietnamese martial art. A lot of kicking. So I don't know if the kids dancing the dragon and the lions dance are also like martial arts students. They light up those spirals, and then this man here is gonna hang it up. Put it up here. And there you go. It's a good thing that we're kind of semi outside, so that you know the smoke gets to escape. Otherwise, it'd be suffocating here. Oh, I just found this. What a strange thing. It doesn't even look good. It's just a weird fish tank here with one fish. Okay, that's strange. There's maybe another one here. There's another. This one is just nasty, dirty water. There's not even a fish, or maybe there's like some tiny fishes. It's nasty. Okay. Before I go, let me just, sorry if it's going to be shaky a bit. Let me just reach in my pocket. I'd like to give a little something to the temple. Apparently some people put some money here. Oh, he's gonna hit the gong. Oh, I think he's beating the gong and the bell when people are donating. I'm not sure, but isn't there something like if you hit the bell in the pub, you have to buy a round for everybody? So it's not the same thing here. So I'm gonna go out by the side the way I came, and I'm gonna film a little bit more of the dragon and the lioness for those who missed it in the earlier part of this live stream, and then we can go walk around in the street and see what's happening. I think that's the end actually. Try and get a selfie with the lions. Does it look like I'm in danger? Alright, I think it's over. Oh, there's actually more coming. It just doesn't end. More dragons and more lions. Alright, let's take a walk. Okay, some birdies. It's a hot day. There, that's what the temple looks like. It's strange to see like guys like that selling birds. Một bao nhiêu? 20 nghìn. 12. Okay. For one bird. There's so many birds in there. Seems a bit too crowded to me. And there's another one here. And he's eating a good banh mi. Okay, have a good day. I asked the old man selling the birds like how much the birds are. They told me 12 nghìn. So that's 12,000. So 12,000 dong is about 50 cents. Yeah, so 50 cents for a little bird. It almost makes me feel like buying a bunch of them and just like fucking release them in the sky but I wouldn't even know if they would survive. If they grew up in a cage, fed, they might not even know how to find food. I don't know. Oh, this is good. Ba Thien and Ba Ne. They make like sizzling plates with beef. They have those hot plates on the fire. Okay, it's okay. So he's like gonna put some steak on the hot plate there with some butter, some eggs, and he makes those plates like this. And usually when you order this, like he's also gonna put onions, some garlic, some onions, yeah. He's gonna probably, sometimes he's gonna crack an egg, put some butter, sometimes some pate, and they serve you this hot plate with a bread, like a little small baguette, you know, like the small Vietnamese bread, the banh mi. Some sauce. A chef. I think it's very typical from the south, from Saigon. It's not something I could see. Hello. It's not those hot plates, the sizzling plates. It's not something I was seeing in Hanoi in the north. I think it's typical from Ho Chi Minh, from Saigon. It's really good. And I found a place like maybe a 5-minute walk from my house. And it's like the same thing as you saw there, but like the street food version where you just sit on the street and eat that. It's really good. What are they cooking here? Oh, hello. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Happy Tet. Oh, sorry. Yeah. What's happening here? Oh, this is phở chín. Phở chín, yeah. This is really good. It's like the little square blocks that you see are made of rice, the same kind of rice noodles they make pho with, but they make like thicker cakes, and then it's like fried, and then they add eggs and spring onions, green onions, some soy sauce. Ngon. It looks delicious. And so the cakes, the little pho chín cakes, they're like kind of crispy outside and soft inside. Is really good. Look at all those lion heads. They have small ones and they have big ones over there. Look at this blue one. Can I try one? Can I try one? Yeah? This one? I put it like this. Oh. All right. Can you hold this like this for me? Okay. Thank you. Come on. Oh. And then I can talk like this. Oh. So how would you like a vlog like this? That's my thumbnail. It's very nice. I can make a dance for this. Come on. Hey, come on. The Wu-Tang Lion. That's my vlogging t-shirt. It's like my favorite t-shirt. I think I lost or I forgot one of, like, I had the same t-shirt, I forgot it somewhere, and I just went online and bought like a new one. I really love that t-shirt. It's my t-shirt to look good and go out, or to make videos. I don't know if it's funny or sad. How often do I eat Western food? That's a good question. Gloombastic. I like your name, Mr. Gloombastic. Quite rarely, actually. I'm not a big fan of like living somewhere else and eating food from my hometown. That being said, like when I was living in Montreal, I live in the most multicultural neighborhood, so I was always eating Vietnamese food, Chinese food, Filipino food, Indian food. So I've always been a big fan of Asian food in general. Vietnamese food has always been amongst my favorite food. So I would say very rarely that I eat Western food, but it still happens from time to time. On top of it, I find that Western food in Asia, a lot of the time it's not so good and it's overpriced. So I'm just happy to eat and try dishes that I haven't tried here.